everyone, it's Cindy. I hope you're doing well. So I am here to do a little bit of just play in my creative sampler book. I wanted to document my Terry and the Caterpillars journal with a bit of what was left over from the project. So not a whole lot actually. I used a lot of the things that I had set aside. So we will go on into the journal now. Oh, the other thing I wanted to update is my my no thrifting in August, what I've used up. So for the Terry and the Caterpillars journal, I used up one children's book. So I'll just put that there, and I'll just put Terry in the brackets. I mean, I used a lot of other stuff too, but I don't think there's anything that's like really spectacular that I used up. So I just wanted to record that I did use a book. Yay! So now I will move on to the next page. So it's going to be this one, which is nice. So I've got here a few bits that I've got left over, and I'm going to do this the same way in the stamping kind of method. But I just want to put something down as a background, and I think I will do that with this green paper, which is what a lot of the paper I used in the journal is this green paper. And what I don't use, what I don't have, I will use scrap to fill it in. So we've got this, and maybe I will put the hard edge under this sun here, and then maybe that can go down here even, and I'll get something else. I don't know, actually, I might have. I do have a few bits and bobs left over. Hold on. Oh, here we go. I have all my cut off ends, so yeah, we have plenty of paper. Okay, no need to worry there. So yeah, I have had a bit of an uneventful weekend because my husband is doing a special work kind of project. I think I need a new glue stick already. He is basically babysitting at his job. Not babies, but contractors. I'm going to use up this extra glue. I know this is probably painful for some of you to watch, but I just like to use up this extra glue. There's so much of it left behind that you can't roll up the glue stick, and I would rather stay here. So anyways, yeah, he's just babysitting his workplace while there's workers who are laying an epoxy floor. So his boss said, hey, do you want to make some really easy money? Some really easy time at work? So he said, sure. Although it's definitely like a lot of extra for me because I, work all week. So I've got the kiddos to myself, and my son is such a wild guy at his age of 2. He is non-stop. I did activities with him like all day today. I just pretty much, I dyed paper, so I did do something, kind of creative and for me, but while the paper was, drying, I did a ton of stuff with him. I colored with him. We read books with both my kids on night animals, and we watched this show that he really likes. It's like kind of a early education kind of show called Bumble Nums. I'm in the Bumble Nums stage of life right now. I'm so ready to be over a lot of kids shows, I gotta say. But, you gotta give them a little bit of time too to kind of watch their shows. And my daughter is so funny because whenever she's she notices that I'm tired. She's a very empathetic little thing, and she says to me, Mom, would you like to go upstairs and we can just cuddle up and you can watch your journal movies? So that's what she calls YouTube videos about journaling. They're my journal movies. Kind of reminds me of when I was a kid, my mom used to watch soap operas. I guess it's like a bit of a tradition that she picked up from like my grandma. And my grandmother used to watch all those soap operas, and so my mom did too. She doesn't anymore, I don't think, but my mom doesn't really watch any TV anymore, so it's kind of strange. But not that I watch a lot, I really don't. I mostly watch YouTube when I am watching TV, but it reminds me of when I was a kid, my mom used to call them her stories. She would be like, "Oh yeah, I'll be right there. I'm just watching my stories." I just remember it was a funny thing I look back on. But yeah, my stories, I guess, are journal videos, and my daughter calls them journal movies, which is great. So she's pretty good though. Like, I think she kind of likes to watch them too. I think she kind of likes to watch YouTube videos. I think she finds them kind of calming, and you know, because they're just a lot of this kind of thing where we're just chatting and having a bit of a relaxing go of it. So yeah. All right, now that I'm absolutely sticky, let me throw that away in my little trash bin here. And I need a book page. I'll just wipe the excess glue off my finger on this book page, and pardon my reach, one of these. So yeah, we can do a bit of reading. Everybody is conked out though, because nobody took any kind of a nap today. I feel like they were just like, all right, it's just mom today, like let's get super wild, and that is kind of what happened. But yeah. All right, I need to get my stamp punch. Give me just 2 seconds. Okay. I have to say, I'm still really happy with my decision to do this project. I really love this book. I'm so happy that I decided to do this. So let's get a monarch. And can we get another one out of this? No. Okay, so that's that. And then this is some of the Stamperia paper collection that I used in the Terry and the Caterpillars. So I'll grab one from that side and a couple from this side. Okay. And then I have a few little word snippets left over. And then grab one of those. Which side? This side, maybe. That's nice. Can I get one more in the middle? Yep. Okay. And then I'll just save this little scrap here. Then we have these bugs, these little bugs. Maybe what I'll do with those, I don't think, yeah, it's not big enough to do a full stamp that way. Okay. Do I have any of that paper? Yeah. No. Okay, we'll keep that too. We'll just stamp this side too. Okay. Then I have this little bit of the spine that I didn't end up using in the journal somehow. So I'll use it in here. Oops. I'll take that thick part out if I can. No. That piece is, oh, maybe. Just want to try to remove a bit of it, a bit more of it if I can, so it's not so thick. There. Okay. And one of those little girls, those little 1920 scrapbook little girls that I added into the journal with butterflies. attached. So I'll take one of her. Anything else hanging around here? I don't think so. Just this little... Okay, so we'll set the word snippets over here. We'll kind of lay this down. So I think I'm going to, logically, I want that to go like right there, I think. I guess I can peel a little more paper off here. It looks like there's more. So tomorrow is day 2 of my husband doing his babysitting contractor's work. Well, I childmind and parent alone all day. I tell you, I give it up to single parents. I don't know how you do it. I don't know. I don't want to know. I might clone my husband right now because I kind of feel like these are the opportunities where I really could use a clone of him. Because, yeah, it's a lot. Okay. Because I've been doing all these experimental, well, not experimental, but these kind of things with my kids. Because I found with my daughter, she went through like a picky food stage when she was younger. And she'd be super hungry because she didn't eat, and then she would want snack, 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 and I was like, okay, this is becoming a problem. So then I cut off all the extra snacks, like, because it just, you know, she wasn't eating her meals. She knew she would get snacks. So, you know, I clearly didn't starve her or anything, but, you know, it actually did fix the issue. And she started to realize, like, okay, there isn't a never-ending snack tree, and I need to maybe eat my meals. Because there was this whole, like, impatience about mealtime. Like, she wanted to go and, like, play. So, yeah. I'm doing the same thing to my son right now, hoping it works the same way, but we'll see. The caterpillar from the apple tree. Look at the cocoons. Let's do that. This caterpillar from the apple tree. Look at the cocoons. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. So I literally just repeated that sentence. I'm sorry. Yeah, so I'm trying to convince my son to just diversify his diet a little bit. He's really kind of getting picky right now. So I'm trying to, like, inspire him to try new things, try eating more different things. Because I would say most little kids go through that, but there are times where it's like, okay, your diet needs to be more diverse. And, you know, it's the typical thing, the vegetables. Although with my son, it's not fruit or vegetables. Like, he will eat fruit forever, all day, every day if he could. Vegetables sometimes, and depends on what it is. Sometimes good, you know, sometimes not so good. Like, he's kind of unpredictable right now. But yeah, I just want his diet to be a little more diverse. He is basically not wanting to eat protein at all, except in nuts. And I mean, okay, I can work with that, but I would prefer if he would diversify a little more. So I'm trying to hide things in foods, which is another technique that you end up having to employ as a parent for a while, until your kids kind of understand the benefits and how everything in a balanced diet is good. But my daughter's pretty good now, and so I can't complain. Hopefully it doesn't take very long with my son. So yeah, I'm pretty excited. I get to start a new journal. It's always the most exciting thing, although I am working on my design team project. I got to get that happening. I'm dyeing paper for my next design team project. Started that today. Looking really forward to the next couple projects, and then yeah, I don't have anything that I'm like committed to, which is nice, and can just work on using up my beautiful collection of vintage books that I have purchased for this purpose, and I'm happy to be able to do that. So let me know if you've considered making yourself a creativity sampler. I realize this might be more for people like me who are doing like lots of projects kind of and making journals. I know not everyone makes journals, but whatever you do, you could make yourself a creativity sampler. Even if like you're, like a knitter or something, you could keep a little bit of your yarn, or if you're a yarn spinner, or if you're an illustrator, maybe you could make, or a photographer, you could do one little photo from one of your photo shoots, even if you did like weddings or something, you're just recording your creativity. And I think no matter what way you do it, it would be a lot of fun. Yeah, but I'm really enjoying it. It's a nice little no-brainer kind of project. I don't even really have to think much about it because I'm just making little stamps, right? So easy peasy. I could probably move up a little though, right? So you can see what's going on down here. I always have all this stuff at the back of my desk that I need to like grab, and sometimes it pushes me to work closer to myself. Okay. One more of these little papers. Okay. And then the last little bit. And then I'll just do my little journaling up here. Can I fit that there? Maybe over here. That's good. Okay. So today is, I don't know the date. That's okay. I will just do a little bit of my journaling here, and I'm just going to, I've already got the title of Terry and the Caterpillars. So when it's the 13th of August as I'm recording this. I think this will probably come out a little bit later though, because I have a couple other videos that need to happen first. So yeah, I'm just going to record my my little progress report on making this journal, my little book report kind of, and yeah, that's it for me for now. So this is my little page from this, and I hope you enjoyed just kind of playing along with me, and I hope you make a creativity sampler too. If you do, please tell me about it. Did you find your favorite children's nostalgic book like the one that I'm using? If so, what is that book? I'd also just love to know if you're not doing a creativity sampler, but you have a favorite children's book and it was very nostalgic to you, especially if it's not like a common one. I'd love to know what book it was and what made it special to you. So have a lovely day, night, wherever you are, and we'll talk again very soon. Bye for now.